so beautiful, don't you agree? Daily Spread Podcast. I'm your host, Brooklyn Tech. Yeah. Shout out to Bill Diggler on the track. Don't it sound so hollow? I felt like this is a fitting track. Shout out to Bill Diggler on the track, man. I felt like that track was pretty fitting because we all talk about the New York Knicks today. Brooklyn Tech's here with the Daily Spread Podcast. Salute to you for tuning in. Appreciate you. If you haven't already subscribed to the podcast, subscribe. If you've been here and you're listening, you're tuning in, make sure you subscribe. And if you know people who like what we talk about here, go ahead and share that. We appreciate that. It doesn't hurt. It's actually free to do that. I mean, it does take up a moment of your time, right? But hopefully we replenish that with some valuable content for you here on the Daily Spread. All right, so y'all, we don't have a lot of time, and I know you don't have a lot of time, so let's get right into it, right? We're going to break down and look to decode today's preseason game between the Knicks and the Pistons, right? And so when I look at this game, I could think about Obi Toppin, right? And there he is popping up on Yahoo Sports. And also Killian Hayes, the number 7 pick, right? And it's ironic that they have here 7 things to watch out, right? 7 things to watch during the Knicks preseason, including first look at Obi Toppin, right? 7 though, that number 7, right? All right, cool. All right, so let's go to this article. Alex Smith, right, wrote this article earlier today, 9/32. 32. I like that 32 as well, right? We got Blake Griffin with that number 32. Yeah, I'm leading you somewhere. Yeah, I'm leading you somewhere. All right. Can you hear me okay? All right, I'll speak up a little bit. All right. So 7 things to look at, right? After an expedited offseason, the Knicks are already set to get back on the court Friday night as they make their preseason debut against the Pistons. For NBA fans, it's exciting, right? To see 30 teams back in action. Knicks fans may have a lot of questions. Yeah, we do. Yeah, I'm a Knicks fan. And I don't want to read all of this right here. That's not really what I came here to do. I'm just pretty much stalling until I get to the good stuff, right? RJ Barrett, you know, he's outside. He should be good for the Knicks this season. Shout out to RJ. Right. But what I want to do though is what I do when I do these videos in the decode, right? So let's look at the ball. Killian Hayes, man. Killian Hayes, French American. I didn't know that. French American professional basketball player who plays for the Detroit Pistons of the National Basketball Association. 6'5". Today is the 11th. 6'5", 11. He mainly plays point guard and shooting guard. All right. And not to mention, he has another Saadiq Bey who's supposed to be playing. We're going to look at Saadiq Bey as well. Let's pull that up now so that way we don't forget Saadiq Bey. Bey. No, not the draft, but anyway, this information is here. That's cool. But let's go back. Saadiq Bey. All right, that's better. Saadiq Bey, he's born on April 9th, 1999. Nine. All right, first round pick, 19th. Awesome. All right, so let's get back to Killian Hayes. So what we have is the date calendar, right? July 27th, 2001. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to put July 27th, 2001 in the calendar and run that to today. How many days old is Killian Hayes on today? The answer, 7,077 days. So we have the first game of the preseason, the first professional game of this young man's NBA career, 7th pick of the Detroit Pistons. And He is 7,077 days young today. All right? Exactly 1,011 weeks old. All right? And December, right? Today's December 11th. December Deci, right? What does Deci mean? Let's look it up. Deci prefix meaning, right? Deci, decimal prefix meaning 10th, right? So today is really 10/11 if you use the word December in its proper fashion, right? So even November, 9, Nov, Oct, 8, October. But for some reason, instead of starting at March, we start at January. I guess that has to do with that Janus stuff. I'm not too familiar with the Janus and February. I don't know what's going on with that. But March, April, May, June, July, right? Julio, 7. 7. August, Nova, Oct, as a matter of fact, I'm bugging out. September 7, Oct 8, Nov 9, Deci 10, right? So when we look at that, it's like, dang, that's kind of crazy, right? So I'm like, man, that's pretty interesting. What number is he going to be wearing? I didn't even look up his name and all that other stuff like that. I just saw that alone, and I was like, yo, maybe they win today. They beat the Knicks. First round pick, 7th pick, 7,077th day of his life. Like, can they get more synchronized than that if this stuff is to really be real? So with that said, that's pretty much my take on it and how I'm looking at it. Pistons versus Knicks. Look at this article here from DetroitBadBoys.com. Dwayne Casey, coach, and the guy Killian is wearing number 7. So that's how we going. That's pretty much what we were looking for. And the game starts at 7 o'clock. So this is how we seeing it, guys. We got a little bit of time, so we can move on to another game if you want. You guys interested in moving on to another game? All right, let's see what's up, man. Let's see. What do we want to look at? Do we want to look at another game, or do we want to wrap this up? All right, I think we're going to wrap this up. I do like the Hawks over the Magic. And I do favor the Blazers over the Kings tonight. There are other games on, like college football, college basketball. We may be back later with some information on those. But I think we like this Killian Hayes play today. So if there's a prop bet, I would take Killian Hayes on a prop. I would buy points because I don't know, 3 points, whatever, many points as you could buy. If you got a money line play, I'd try to play Pistons on the money line. It is preseason. But I do think that we have something here with Killian Hayes of the Detroit Pistons. Maybe he shows up today. He's 6'5". Today's the 11th. 7th pick. Wearing number 7. 7,077 days old today. I mean, if that doesn't hit, then I don't know. I don't know what will. Born on 2-7. All right, y'all. Brooklyn Tech's Daily Spread Podcast. I hope this information is valuable. Whether it wins or loses, you understand that you see that we see that there's synchronizations going on. I don't even know what to call it, right? But there's a study, there's an art. It's called cryptology, and I didn't know that this thing had an actual name, and I just found out about it the other day. Cryptology, and it's ironic that we're moving in the era of cryptocurrency as well, right? So remember, cryptography or cryptology is the practice and study of techniques for secure communication in the presence of third parties called adversaries. So when I look up this definition, I look at the people, the public, as the adversaries to the private entities who run these systems, these games, these teams, right? This is private business here, right? That involves the public, but we don't know. We aren't in on the outcomes from the start, right? You have this organization here, general managed by Scott Perry, right? And let's look up the Detroit Pistons one time. Detroit Pistons. All right, Detroit Pistons is located in Midtown Detroit, Little Caesars Arena. Owner Tom Gores. Just gonna look up Tom Gores just for kickers. He's 56 years old. Today is the 11th. July's birthday, July 7th month. All right, so let's just look this up for shits and giggles, as they say. 731. 2020. His last birthday today. Calculate 133. Okay, 19 weeks exactly. Killian, 19 years old. Not to say that that's a definite correlation, but reach guy. I got my reachy moments. So it is what it is, man. We took a look at a couple of things. He's also born in the 7th month. 7. Yo, Brooklyn Tex here with the Daily Spread Podcast, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. We about to wrap this up. Hope y'all had a wonderful week as we approach the weekend. Hopefully this pick right here hits, man. Let's go put that in, pause, and get to this bag, man. You with it? Hope so, man. Cause it looks like this is a hitter right here, man. Brooklyn Tex, we out of here. Appreciate you for tuning into the Daily Spread. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Shout out Iron Bird. If you need products, ship, cross country, ground, we got the best truckers outside. Iron Bird Express, y'all.